Just test the mic volume. Sorry about that. Woo! Okay, that's a bit in the yellow. Who is in chat? Tell me. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Today, we have got some. Well, let's help if we get into the main scene. We have got some Razer deals for you today. Razer is a very personal favourite product of mine, and that is the camera's leaking over the thing there. Let's just quickly fix that while we wait for people to get in.
Welcome to the pre-show where everything goes wrong.
That's the one. Is it control? I mean, no, it's shift, I think, maybe. Shift is crop. There we go. There we go.
Welcome to the stream on how to use OBS.
There you go. So, here we are, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Razer Peripherals time.
Welcome to the Razer stream.
Let's go. So, we're basically just going to go over a load of Razer Peripherals we've got. And just see if any of them tickle your fancy. I know it says links in the bio. That was my fault. It should say description. In the spirit of reusing assets, being eco-friendly and all that.
Yeah.
So go in the description of this live stream, and you'll see not just the deals we have right now, but every single conceivable deal that we've made to date.
So many.
Just for there's literally hundreds. I was in the back end 10 minutes ago on the website, and there's literally hundreds.
There's a room, you can't see it right now because there's a wall in the way, but just barely 30 feet from us, there's 30 people looking for deals for you right now. We've got deals on all kinds of PC tech, so go check the link.
30 people.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's 29 more than I am. So
quick maths.
Yeah, that is quick. It's not as quick as Mitch's quick maths. That was brilliant. Did you see that? Mitch's quick maths. Oh, it was brilliant. I could smell him thinking. I could smell it.
You could see the steam coming out of his
head. Yeah. The smoke. Yeah, it smelled like bacon. So, I guess we're just going to jump right into it. So, how much do you know, Steve, about Razer products?
I know a decent amount, but
you do?
As with most of our comedy routines, I'm what I think is called is it called the straight man in the comedy routine? The one who's like more sane. No, it's not even that I'm more sane. It's that I just know less about Razer products. So we're in the house, we've got a resident Razer fanboy.
I do like Razer. I do like Razer a lot. It's a problem. It's not a problem, I just have a problem. Anything Razer I want to buy. I bought the snake plushie thing they did when they were being environmentalists. I've got all my peripherals are Razer, except for my headset. I did have a Razer headset, but I dropped it. So it's my fault. It didn't break on its own. I broke it. So just think about that going forward when you're thinking about headsets, is they don't break, just Jack breaks things.
This is true.
So all these Razer they come at a bit of a premium, but that doesn't matter today, because today we've got deals, and deals mean money off. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be checking, making sure that we've got nice deals for you all to enjoy Razer's absolute superiority. So let's jump into it right now. Jump right into it with the Kraken X that doesn't have any text for some reason, because I'm not a very good person.
There we go. So
text. Wait, hang on. Did I put text? I don't know if I put text, but this is the Razer Kraken X, okay? Just pretend I wrote it. It's the Razer Kraken X. We'll just keep saying the name so you don't forget what it is.
There was text at one point.
There was text.
I saw him put it there.
I don't know where it is, but it's gone now. Yeah. It's decided it's too early in the day for this, and it's pieced out. So maybe we'll be text later if we're nice enough to it.
Yeah.
So, the Razer Kraken X then. Have you ever used a headset?
I've used all of the ones that we're going to be showing on stream today. So when you ask me how much I know, probably slightly more than I let on. Okay. I've just not been focused on Razer as much as you have.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, and I've never had an issue with Razer actually. And yesterday I was testing out these headsets, the Kraken X. That was actually possibly my favourite.
Was it?
Yeah, possibly.
That's good. It's incredibly comfortable, isn't it?
That's the thing. Build quality is absolutely incredible with this one. Everything feels really chunky. It's almost fully metal. So
yeah, it looks nice and it's comfortable. Like, it's not heavy. If you plug it into a PC, you get full 7.1 surround sound, which is absolutely what you need. It's really lightweight. It only weighs about 250 grams, which is considerably light. I mean, if you know what grams are, if you're not American, because they use like ounces and stuff like that, don't they? Grams is more an us thing. So grams is 250. That's pretty light for a headset.
Yeah.
It's faux leather, so it's not, you know, proper cow skin, but it's fake cow skin, which is better because no cows get hurt in the making of
No
headsets.
cows were harmed in the making.
There
of
you
this
go,
headset,
see. So that's a win in my book. So it's got 3.5mm audio jack for like cross-platform integration. You can use it on your phone, PC, anything else that has a 3.5mm jack, like your headset controller for some headset controller. What, your PS5 controller, Xbox controller, everything in there.
PC, Nintendo
Oh,
Switch.
lovely new subscriber. Thank you from Abdul. Thank you. I hope I didn't butcher your name there. I'm not good at speaking in the best of times, so if I butchered your name, I'm sorry. If I say anything bad, not bad, just, you know what I mean.
Not
Say
good at
anything
speaking,
wrong.
which is why we've got you on 4 live streams today.
That's exactly why, because people think it's funny to watch me trip over myself and make a fool of myself on the internet, because that's just what this office is.
They're not wrong.
There you go. See, Steve has got it. He knows. So yeah, the Kraken X is really. We do have it somewhere, not in the room. We should have brought it in. I don't actually know where it is at present.
Oh, it's in the other studio.
But it's in the other studio, the one
Actually,
that's
no,
occupied.
You know what? It's not in the other studio. It's right outside this room.
I mean, I suppose. Do you want to go and get it?
I could go grab it because it's
Shall we
going
go
to
and
take
get
10
it?
seconds.
Yeah, let's go and get it.
Time me in chat how long it takes me.
Grab everything, Razer. Well, I mean, we should have done this. Bit of pre-preparing would have been nice, but it's all a bit. As I've said before, we are live for 16 hours today. 16 whole hours, not just me and Steve, but all of the video team here at WePC. Tetra, I like Steve's bunny ears. You know, Steve's got this amazing chair. Did you grab everything that's Razer? Because we should have done that.
I mean, kind of, yeah. I've got 2 headsets instead of 1. So,
Oh, brilliant.
so this is the box for the Kraken, and here we go.
Here are the Krakens.
So we've got it in
Look
the
at
studio.
that.
Yeah. Very thick, very chunky, and it's one of the most comfortable headsets. Actually, you know what? Can we talk about the soundstage on this thing? So, when's the last time you used the Kraken, Jack?
The last time I used the Kraken, I'm just trying to figure out how to turn you up a second, Steve, so you're a little bit louder.
Okay.
Is that better, Tetra? Is that what we're going for, maybe?
How's the audio chat?
How's the audio? Go on,
Can you
let
hear
us
how
know.
much I love the Kraken now?
Release the Kraken.
There we go, Tetra. Okay, Steve's turned up, I think.
Hopefully. So, go on, Steve, you were saying?
I was saying, so when's the last time you used the Kraken?
It's got to be a good few years ago, actually.
Okay.
Maybe a year. So that's
Okay.
how long I've had my Steel Series for.
Right, and for me it's a good few hours. So, the soundstage on this was the best of any headphones that I was wearing yesterday. I went through 4 different pairs. It might have been 5. 4 different pairs. And honestly, these things change the sound of the environment that you're listening to. So if you're playing a game with these, it's going to sound more like an actual real environment. It sounds like things can be further away. It's got something to do with how far the diaphragms are placed away from your head. But they do talk about the soundstage on these things. If you go to the website, go to the link in the bio, of course. But the soundstage is incredible. That's the main thing that caught my attention about these, other than the chunky build quality.
Fully TH certified and everything. They've
Yeah.
really got it going on for them. So I've just realised why that's there. So let's move this text, I guess. Sorry guys, my bad. Where is this text? The link in the bio text. I'm new to YouTube streaming, not gonna lie to you. It's definitely been something that I've not done much of before.
And
So
yet already flawless, which is quite impressive.
yeah, that's one way to put it. Links in bio. Here we go. So it's unlocked. Let's just budge that out the way a little bit. We'll put it down here, just so we can see all the comments coming through. So yes, it's a pretty well-rounded headset. Then, are you comfortable? Did it feel comfortable?
It's extremely comfortable. Yeah. Speaking of well-rounded, it's literally a circle.
It's literally a
I
circle.
know,
That was
yeah, I know
an
you didn't mean to make
unintended
the
pun,
pun.
but it was
But
beautiful.
yeah, there was no delay on a chat there. We did say that exact same time. No, the build quality is incredible. I wish I could put it through the screen, but unfortunately, the only way you're going to be able to feel this for yourself is when you go to the link in the bio and buy one. but it is one of the most comfortable gaming headsets I've ever tried.
Absolutely.
Hello there.
Hello,
Jay.
Jay, the technician's here.
Basically, this mic is only working, so just put this here and then you'll be able to crack on here, Steve. There we go.
Right.
Ah, I see. Right.
Gorgeous. Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you,
Razer
Jay.
products.
Jay?
Never mind.
I'm sure he heard us before he left. That's fine.
Probably. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch of Razer products that we did have in person, but for some reason we don't have them now. I don't know where they've gone.
There's a Razer keyboard outside.
Is there a Blackwidow V3?
I'm not sure if it's the V3, but I can go check.
Yes, and if possible, the Iskur. We should have done this beforehand, but
Yep.
here we are.
Right.
Mad rush. We forget things.
Here's the
I will
headset.
talk about whilst we're on the topic.
It's
of-
been a year since you've worn them. That's
I'm
too long.
actually going to put them on right now.
You
I'm
deserve it.
I will crown myself with comforts. Oh, look at that. And they are noise cancelling to a decent degree. I mean, I can barely hear myself talk, which I do get on my own nerves. So that is a good thing. Literally the most beautiful live stream on YouTube right now. Thanks, Christian. I know. I am the centerpiece of this, but no, I'm joking. So these are incredibly comfortable, and as I said, head down to the link in the bio and you can check these out for yourselves. It would be a great honor if you were to go in the link in the description and check out some of these absolutely amazing deals right now. Steve's scooting in with the Iskur, so let's take a look
Get out
at
of the way,
Steve's
bunny
Iskur.
chair.
I mean, we love the bunny chair, but
I
here
do
we
love the
are
bunny chair.
with the Iskur. Now,
Check this thing out.
let's just click the Iskur on screen. Boom, there she is. Let's have a look. The overlay's a bit weird, but it suits my personality.
I'm going to angle this chair so that the lighting hits it, because this looks a lot like snakeskin,
It is beautiful.
which
isn't it?
is no accident. The whole thing is very nicely textured.
So how is it? Have a bit of a
For that.
sit. We were, yeah.
The V3?
Thank you very much. Paul is
There we
here.
go. Paul to
The
save the day.
saviour with the keyboard.
Right.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. So we'll take a look at that in a second, since Steve scooted in, stole the spotlight with the Iskur chair.
Yes.
So let's have a look and let's see. It does
Do you
look.
need anything else or just?
I
I think we're all set.
I think we're okay. Let's Kraken X Iskur. Deathadder, maybe? Okay, it doesn't matter. Well, one, fuck it.
It's,
A few for a few. We're good. There's one less.
we're
than,
fine now.
One
So
less than par.
this thing is very slim. If you look at the top here, it goes a bit slimmer than most of the chairs. I think it looks quite
It looks
cool,
gorgeous,
quite sleek.
doesn't it?
Yeah. And have a bit of a sit. Quite an instruction. I'll sit very intently, let you know how it is. Yeah, I mean, it feels like a gaming chair. Feels quite comfortable. Maybe just
Lovely.
see how far this reclines. Quite far, actually. I'll just present the rest of the live stream from down there.
More mic problems. Turn
Oh,
us
right,
up.
we do need to turn me up. Yeah.
One of the microphones doesn't work. Just this one works currently. So I could turn it up in the mixer.
They both should be working.
Yeah, but it only inputs from one. It's just this one for some reason, Jay was saying.
Alright.
It might
So-
be that this one doesn't work just because it's too low on the Zoom.
Just talk louder.
Crank us up, yeah.
There we go. I can always present this loudly. Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as you're in the yellow, you're okay.
Okay. So,
We're in the yellow.
yeah. Let us know in the chat if the audio works now. Okay. So back to the Iskur. Let's see what all of these buttons and dials do.
We've
Yeah.
got a lot of knobs and buttons on this thing.
So
there's
this-
one down here. What does this do?
I'm assuming that's the height adjustment. So if you pull that,
Nope, I don't know what.
that's not the height
See, it's
adjustment.
full of so many features. I don't know what they all do.
Oh, that is okay. That's the lumbar support.
Okay,
Now the thing is, we didn't know that one because most chairs don't have this. But
exactly.
look at this. So if you do want to provide a bit of lumbar support, maybe not that extreme, but it can go that extreme, depending on.
How's that like to sit with? What sit back? Is that comfortable?
I mean, I have been in positions before where I've done my back a little bit, and I needed some like. Sometimes I want to angle my back like
Some
this.
like curves, some straight. Because you look very straight, so that's good. Good
Yeah.
for good for the old back.
It's a way to recline without actually nearly falling over. So yeah, there's that. You can also, if they can see the armrests, you can of course swivel this on an axis. Perhaps
4D,
4D,
four-dimensional,
4-dimensional functionality, and of course up and down.
up and down.
Right,
We
so
all love a bit of up and down.
that is, there we go, just push against that lumbar support. Nice. And it feels almost like a space station because I'm just adjusting all these
There's
with my arms
loads of
like that.
knobs and buttons all
Yeah.
over the thing, isn't there?
Yeah. So that is what I feel about the Razer Iskur.
Of course, you've got the lovely removable headrest as well, which you can never look at that quality. It's memory foam, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. It's at least high density molded foam. It feels very nice. It's nice to put your head on. Feels good. Could fall asleep. Absolutely lovely. That
And where can they
comes,
find it?
in the bio, the description of the video. Not bio.
We're streaming on both TikTok and YouTube throughout the day, so
My brain just hasn't got around that yet.
Yeah.
So later on in the day, I'll get better at it. But yeah, the links are in the description for everything we've got here. I know we need to do something about these comments.
yeah. Audio is way better now. Okay. Good to know.
Chat box. Boom. Boom. There we go. Okie dokie. Nothing like a good old last minute adjustment.
Speaking of everything we have here, shall we move to the Deathadder V3?
Let's go to the Deathadder. So, here is the Deathadder, a lovely little mouse that again you can find right down in the video description. Just go to our bio page or look directly in the description and the links will be there.
I wonder what the DPI is on this thing. I hope it's like more than 19,000.
It is definitely 20k DPI, so
20,000?
20,000 DPI
Wow.
that's a big number. 20,000 is a big number.
Yeah.
If someone was to come along and give me £20,000, for example, I wouldn't squawk at that, but definitely you can save a massive $35 off the Deathadder. I have a similar mouse. It's the Lancet Tournament Edition, which is very similar, and that is comfortable. It's light. It doesn't clog up. It's easy. It's quite easy to keep clean as well. A lot of the problems you get with peripherals, with all peripherals really, is they mark easily, they get crummy, or they get greasy. You know, wherever you're gaming, you're eating your fried chicken while playing your game, and you just slide it all over your mouse, and it just becomes a cesspool of grease. But
Some people in the office can attest to this.
definitely, we got
Not naming names.
we got a keyboard yesterday that we're going to show you. We got it, and it was full of salt and vinegar, Chris. So I'm not going to name any names there. I'm not going to name and shame, but definitely please stop using your keyboard as a crumb catcher. Please, I beg you.
Yeah.
Especially if it's not Razer, okay? Because Razer are brilliant. Best thing in the world, probably.
That's probably no understatement. Just literally the best thing in the world.
Just the best thing, you know. Some people like cars, some people like houses. Me, I just like a nice Razer keyboard, which we're using right now.
Yeah. Look at
Anyway.
that RGB.
Anyway, so the Deathadder we don't have with us right at this second, but the Deathadder is an amazingly comfortable, fast, lightweight mouse that you can definitely use to get an edge while gaming.
Especially because 3 times faster than traditional mechanical switches. These Razer optical mouse switches, they're going to give you basically as fast of an edge as you could possibly want.
Yeah, there's no faster edge, there really isn't. You are as close to peak performance. Now the only bottleneck is you.
Yeah,
your equipment,
it's all your fault now.
Your equipment, you can't blame your equipment
Yeah.
for being terrible now.
This
You've
mouse
got
is
the
so
best.
good, it gives you no excuse.
Yes, exactly. That should be the tagline. Right to Razer now. Get me.
Yeah.
Where's their email?
Should be a copywriter.
That we should do that. Well, I'm doing it. I'm emailing Razer after this stream, but. It's got 8 programmable buttons, so it allows you whatever game you play, whether it's MMOs, whether it's RPGs, anything. You've always got. Excuse me, the throat's going now. You've always got a button for whatever you'll need, whatever you want to do. There's always a button for it. Boom.
And outside
right
of
there.
games, I just want to emphasize to anyone who's never used a mouse that has a ton of buttons on the side, how easy it makes going back and forwards in any program. Just having
That's
buttons
true.
under your thumb, it's the biggest thing that I noticed. As soon as I moved to a mouse like this where you've got buttons under your thumb, you don't have to control Z and control Y, and you can just tap it with your thumb.
Yeah, just map it to whatever, you know. If you're a creator, you can map an undo button, like Steve just said. If you're in browsers, back and forward buttons. The possibilities are literally endless. That's why they're programmable buttons. And this thing has 8. Not 1, not 2, not 3,
Not 4?
not 4,
Oh my god, not 4.
not 5.
6?
No, not 6.
What about 7?
Not 7.
Surely. No. Does that mean
8.
8?
It means 8.
8 programmable buttons.
And that was the most sarcastic way I've ever tried to sell anything ever. But literally, it's really good.
Yeah.
I promise you. I promise you. I Blue Air, listen to me. I clearly make good life choices. So, 8 programmable buttons. It's got a drag-free cord, so the material is made nice. It doesn't cling to anything. It doesn't drag. The worst thing in the world is having cord drag, especially when you're playing a sensitive game. If you like to have high DPI, high sensitivity, you don't want dragging because it can put your whole game off. And it's just brutal.
And the most important thing, as with any Razer product, more than how incredibly fast it is, 16.8 million colours for the Chroma RGB.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. It's got every. Think about this for a second. It's an easy statement to skip over. It's got basically every colour in the visible spectrum you can have on the mouse. Every colour.
Try and see more colours.
16 million.
Just try.
16 million. That's more than anything I've ever seen.
I can't count 16 million colours.
I can't count to 16.
There's red, there's green, there's blue. I think that's it.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
RGB, that covers rugby. So, absolutely, one of the best things, honestly, give the gift of happiness to your hands this Black Friday and get a Deathadder mouse.
And I thought I was the copywriter.
There you go. Give the gift of
Incredible.
happiness to your hands. Treat your hands, okay? You buy hand cream. People use hand cream, and sanitizer, and all that stuff. So why not treat your hands to something physical? A nice, comfortable mouse. Avoid RSI, because it's molded perfectly to hands. It just feels so comfortable. Sometimes it doesn't feel like you're holding anything at all, and that's the best thing. So Razer Deathadder mouse is definitely something you should be considering for a gift to yourself. Again, check it out in the description or on the bio page on WePC's website.
In order to get $35 off.
$35 off. It gets even sweeter. So that's pretty much that's about 50%. I'm not. So it might only be about $35-40, and that for the gift of happiness for $40 is well worth it.
You can't put a price on happiness,
You
but
cannot.
it's certainly more than $35.
You cannot. Is the Corsair K70 keyboard good? Yes, but they're shunned in this stream because this is Razer only.
This is the Razer stream.
Only.
Razer
But yes,
questions.
Yes, it's a very good keyboard. Very good. If you can find one on offer, pick one up. Very comfortable, very nice. Corsair switches are brilliant. But Razer, no Corsair questions,
Razer chairs,
please.
Razer mice, Razer keyboards.
If you have a Razer question, I'll be happy to answer. But if it's not, then no, I'm joking. Ask away anything you want. I'll answer iPad questions if you want.
You know what's
anything.
coming up next?
What is coming up next, Steve?
Oh my god, I can't wait. It is. It's this right here.
The Blackwidow.
The Blackwidow V3, nonetheless.
V3. They're so good. They've made 3 of them.
Yeah, improved twice. So, let's scroll down a little bit on your document there.
Let's have a look. Okay, a plethora of features the Blackwidow V3 possesses. So first of all, we've got the mechanical green switches, which is what this one is. It's Razer Green tactical switches, which are very clicky, very tactile. They've got a decent travel distance, but it's so satisfying to have a really nice... See, this keyboard that we've got on stream there is a Cynosa, and as good as a Cynosa is, it's not this. It's not mechanical green switches. And Steve is going to very nicely get it out the box and demonstrate noise, because it's the most satisfying sound in the world.
Listen to this, okay. Here we are.
Are you ready?
Oh,
It's like ASMR. It's like ASMR. There is a keyboard stream coming up, and this will be a part of it. So if you want to know more or hear some more of that beautiful sound, then there will be a dedicated keyboard stream. I'll just put up the schedule list for you right now.
and look at this wrist rest it comes with.
Hang on, we're not visible at the second,
no,
Steve.
of course we're not.
So we've done monitors, gaming furniture. This is Razer peripherals. 11 AM is keyboards. I'm very excited for that because obviously the Razer Blackwidow V3 is part of that, and it is one of my favourite keyboards. 12 we've got gaming chairs, 1 we got headsets, 2 Secretlab, 3 GTRacing, 4 PM peripherals, 5 laptops and pre-builts, 6 PM Ewin, and 7 the PC build parts list with Steve and myself yet again. We're also handling headsets at 1 PM. So if you like to see me and Steve, stay tuned for them streams where we are in them. Words of wisdom there.
Yep.
So definitely, I should put the Blackwidow on. There we go. There we go. Forget to change the graphic. It does have a lovely wrist rest. Look at that. It is magnetic. lovely. It's to avoid that wrist injury you get when you're upright typing. It just looks beautiful.
I wish I could show you slightly better if the lighting was more on it. But there we go.
If you just move this roll, Max, it doesn't really work very well. So I'm just going to move this out your way, and then you can properly showcase the
There we go.
beauty.
There's a bit
The
more light on it there.
true beauty that this keyboard bestows upon us.
Almost as beautiful as the sound of it.
Oh, it does.
There we go again. Love that.
Oh, it does. Thanks, Farah, for pointing out that the Corsair K70 is on the keyboard list next stream.
Yeah.
So they will go in depth with that. I believe is it Sarah on stream? I can't remember who does the other streams. I have enough capacity to just remember what I'm on.
It'll be a fun little surprise.
It will be a fun little surprise as long as it's not a surprise to me.
No.
That's all that matters.
Right.
So, absolutely brilliant keyboard. I have a Chroma V2 at home, and I've considered upgrading to the Blackwidow many times. And now that you can get a massive $50 off it, 50 big
I'm
one.
tempted.
We tried to go last stream, and me and Steve tried to quantify what you could get for $50, or we did it in pounds because that's our local currency. 50 bottles of mouthwash. So that's
50
how
bottles of
much you can
mouthwash.
get. So it's at least 50 mouthwashes off, at least. Beautiful. So
And
another
hardware controls as well. So
Yeah.
you can control perhaps the volume in a continuous, smooth way with this dial over here. You've got a lot of physical controls at the top here so that you can pause, play, skip and tweak your media with hardware controls in the top right corner. And you know it's a good keyboard when it has these controls up here in the top right.
you know that it is.
Yeah.
So it's got transparent switch housing, so you can see all the nice RGB going on. With the, I don't know how well you can see that. The little white is transparent.
Yeah. I can see it there. Yeah.
So you can really embrace the full spectrum of chroma RGB. 50 steak bakes. That's what we like
50
to
steak
hear.
bakes.
I'd take 50 steak bakes any day. So it's got double shot ABS keycaps. So double shot molding process to ensure the labelling never wears off. So basically it's layer on layer, so you'll never scratch off
Yeah.
the key labelling.
Let me just check these layers. No, they look pretty unscratched.
They look untouched. They look pristine, apart from all the salt and vinegar dust.
Yes.
They look pristine.
Yours will not come with that,
No,
thankfully.
it's not an optional feature.
That's just due to the
unfortunately.
heathens in the room next to us.
Yes, absolutely. They're animals, pure
There we go.
animals.
That's perfect lighting. There we go.
Yes, a multifunction digital roller and media key. Steve just gone over. You can in Synapse and in Razer Studio you can designate that button as whatever you want. It doesn't have to be a media control, but it is primarily that's what it's there for. But it's nice to have that functionality. And again, like we went over with the Deathadder, being able to program your own buttons and really make it personal is where Razer gets a lot of its shine, really, because you can really make it your own. No matter what product they have, they always have something that says you can make this your own personal thing. You can program buttons however you want. You can have the lights going however you want, and that really is where Razer shine. And of course, with all these brilliant deals, you can get all this money off all of these products, and it's just absolutely glorious to see. You can have this for so cheap.
Yeah.
Definitely check out the link in the description for the Razer Deathadder and the Blackwidow V3. Like I said, brilliant customizability and really gives yourself a personal touch.
You can even customize the chair more than most
Yeah,
other products.
exactly.
Just going back to this for a second, in case you're just joining the stream now. So this lever here, watch this lumbar support. Way, look
Like
at
the
that.
bonnet of a car.
That
with
just-
a hood for you in the States.
Yeah, there we go.
But it is just the build quality is amazing. Like I'm stroking it now, and it does not offend my hands whatsoever.
It's very smooth. A lot of it looks like carbon fiber, but of course it's a lot more soft than actual carbon fiber.
This lovely, like sort of neon green stitching really gives it. It looks kind of aggressive, but in a good way. Like it looks like it means business. It's straight out of like
You know it's Razer.
some dystopian future somewhere.
That's
And
for sure.
the Razer is nicely. You got to spin round, Steve. Not that we don't like seeing your lovely face. Just
Sure.
spin round here. You've got nice Razer branding on the back, and there's just the leather feels amazing. It's not real leather; it's faux leather, but it feels good. It's a good quality, full of high density foam. And we really want you to enjoy this chair
And the
this Black
finishing
Friday.
touch. Look at this snakeskin pattern here.
Snakeskin, so if you're a fan of that, you know, we're telling you to treat your hands to good mice, so why don't you treat your butt and your back to a nice chair?
I think I shall.
We don't give our butts and backs enough credit. They literally carry us and seat us our entire lives,
They do.
and it's time we treated them to something worthwhile and beautiful. So that is about all we have to say for the Black Widow. So we'll put that away in the gentlest fashion possible because it is quite a special item.
I'll take great care, yeah.
We've got great grace and decorum. So yeah, that's
Put
beautiful.
that next to the bunny chair.
Okay, so let's get out the Black Shark, which is the last product on our list, sadly, but we might have a look and see if we can find any more Razer products on deal.
Okay, so Black Shark, here we go.
Black Shark.
The second Razer headset of the stream. So I tested this one as well, and honestly, of all the headsets that I tried yesterday, I'd say these feel the most natural sounding. They don't really alter the soundstage or the frequency spectrum. It pretty much reproduces sound exactly as intended. A lot of headsets have a tendency to boost the bass, especially cheap ones where, because it's expensive to make headphones that have a decent level of bass, some companies try to fake it digitally and then it ends up sounding terrible, whereas these ones handle the full spectrum without having to use any cheap tricks. I say it's a very smooth kind of reasonably fat frequency response, and the microphone as well. Basically of the same standard, even though microphones on headsets will never be the same as the headphones themselves because it's a much smaller diaphragm. The sound on both, I tested both fairly thoroughly and I was actually quite happy with both, which doesn't always happen.
And we will see those later in more full depth in our headphones stream. Me and Steve are handling that as well, so
Yeah.
the full product tests and everything will be in that stream, so stay tuned. Once again, I'll pop up the schedule right now so you can see the headsets is at 1 p.m. Not long to wait if you're excited for that, so go ahead and pencil that in your diary because it's gonna be a hoot. It's gonna be a hoot. Plenty to offer, and yet again more deals.
Plenty
More
to go over,
deals.
which is why I'm going to just energize myself with some more Sneak over here.
This is like your third sneak. Your
It
third
may be,
sneak.
yes. But this time I'm trying Blue Raspberry, and I need a third one because I haven't tried this one
I
yet.
do like blue raspberry. It's one of my favourite flavours.
Oh man,
It smells so good as well. Like literally, like you open a can and it like fills the room with just a beautiful smell. It's like opening an
There
air
we go.
freshener. It really is.
yeah, you
It's-
don't
it-
even need candles
You
anymore.
don't need it.
You just need
No
Sneak energy.
No more candles. Just buy a boatload of Sneak energy. They should make candles. Sneak, if you're watching this, $1 million idea. Sneak candles.
Yeah, and Jack only wants
Boom.
15% of the idea.
I want, at least 15% in mouthwashes, please.
Yes, of course.
So, of course, the mouthwash debacle again.
I'll put a candle down there.
WePC's favourite headset, the Black Shark. It looked the really aesthetic. What I like about Razer, about any products to be honest, is I like it when they kind of add like an industrial look to it. And these kind of look like, headphones you get in helicopters,
They do.
where you like
Yeah.
aviator headphones, and they look like that, and that pleases me inside. This makes me screech happy noises. Because they look just so premium and they feel premium as well, with the green accented wires and the Razer logo on the side that isn't too in your face. Like a lot of these gamer brands kind of slap their logo on everything and kind of go, here you go, and then it's all in your face. It doesn't make the product look nice, it just makes the product like it's advertising itself, and it just looks like it's full of itself really. But Razer, quite subtle. Black and green, which is a beautiful combination. I used to colour all my cars in GT Online black and green because I just like the colour scheme. So that's obviously, and with the tech specs of the Black Shark, which is a whole $25 off, by the way. It's already a relatively affordable headset, and it's $25 off. So I believe it to be about $26 in total. So it's a really, really, really good deal to pick up. You've got hyper clear cardioid microphones, so that's obviously it's hyper clear, clues in the name. It's brilliant, it sounds fantastic. There's never any problems communicating, even in high stress situations. If you're a Rust player like I am, you'll know it gets pretty stressful, and when you're screaming down the microphone at someone, it doesn't distort. It's nice. It's lovely. It handles it very well, especially for being a headset of this budget. And it's got ultra soft memory foam cushions for like premium comfort. It's got full seal contact around your ears, and you look cool wearing them. Steve has just got at least 27% cooler when he put those headphones on.
I would say so.
I mean, look at him. Look at him.
27% more than 0% is...
At least.
Let's not
Steve,
do the maths
be
on
nice
that.
yourself. Be nice yourself. It's okay. We love you, Steve.
Yeah.
But
thank you, Jack.
Steve looks spiffing with those headphones on, and you will too. All you need to do is buy them at an amazing $25 off. Again, the links are in the description. Go and check them out for yourself and have a quick gander. Not a goose, a gander.
And like Jack was saying, if you do play, for example, any kind of tactical game, any kind of FPS, and especially Flight Simulator, but any game with a helicopter in it, for example, this does make you feel a lot more like you're actually piloting it, because these are pretty much identical to a lot of aviation headsets, with the microphone as well. Nice chunky little bobble there. So I feel
Is
like
it
I'm flying a
removable?
helicopter. This one, oh, you know what? Actually, let's take a look at this. Yes, this is the removal one.
Completely removable. So even if you don't want to have that chunky microphone sticking out, you don't have to. No one's forcing you. It's your life. Treat yourself.
Yeah.
Do what you want. Okay? Well, as long as it's legal. You look,
Of course.
You look great, you know, wearing them. And again, C is steated. C is steated.
C is steated.
Swap those words around, something nice. So
Okay.
this seat is seated in this premium, lovely Razer Iskur chair. It's absolutely fantastic. Looks like snakeskin. It is gorgeous compared to nearly every other chair on the market. I love it. I might even buy one myself. All I'm missing is a Razer chair.
Yeah.
I don't have a Razer chair. So I'm definitely
Big fan.
definitely thinking of, honestly, if Razer found out. Razer, if you're watching this, hook
Sponsor
your
Jack
boy up.
personally.
Hook your boy up.
Yeah.
Sponsor me, but I will get Razer tattooed on my forehead. No, I won't. Baisley, hey, how are you doing, my guy or my woman? My woman sounds weird. It's just my guy, innit? How are you doing, my guy?
Gender neutral in that context.
Gender neutral in that context. I have the Razer Kraken Tournament Edition. They're awesome. The Kraken Tournament Edition really are nice. Again, the Krakens, they look really, really, really premium. The headset, the microphone isn't removable, but it is retractable. So you push that in there and it goes in, sits nicely, like a little stub there.
That feels very cool when you do like pull it out. Like it's time.
It's like a rabbit's tail. If you've got a rabbit at home, a pet rabbit, just go and pull its tail, because they come out to like that. And no one thinks they have a massive tail, but they actually do. Fun fact for you. Always learning stuff with me.
Wow, it's an educational live stream.
Don't pull your rabbit's tail too hard. They don't thank you for that. But yeah, retractable headphone, microphone, and again, it's beautiful, comfortable. I just got loads more cooler wearing this.
You did, yeah.
Honestly, and it's got obviously all the nice volume controls here. Perfect. And the Krakens are
Let's maximise the coolness of this stream.
$20 off. We look like presenters now, like esports.
Oh, we do.
Like,
I mean, we are in the gaming
technically,
industry, and we are also presenters.
That's true.
So,
So,
fairly
call it
close.
what you want. It's pretty close.
We just need games on the stream, and then we'll be there.
We might put them on later.
Mm.
I don't know. We'll ask Paul. Can we play games on the stream later?
Yeah.
Mine are bright green. That is a point. They do come in lots of different colours. I think they have a pink one, a green one, and a black one. Black colour scheme. As for most, our Razer have released their Quartz series a few years ago, which do look really nice. It's kind of a rose gold kind of pattern. I'm pretty sure they've got them. I'm not too sure, but I am pretty sure. That was a redundant sentence.
Yeah.
So they do come in different colours. I'm not too sure what's on deal at the minute. I think it's just the black ones I saw. We'll have a little check for you though.
And while Jack's
primarily in
having
the
a
US.
check, I could list off some of the actual specs of these headsets. I'm obviously, having tested them in person, it's much more important than knowing the numbers. This Blackshock V2, 12 Hz to 28 kHz, which does at least show that they've put some effort in. Because most headphones go off the idea that perfect human hearing goes from 20 Hz to 20 kHz. Any headphone that does that is probably fine. But headphones sometimes go beyond that to show that they actually care. Going down to 12 Hz means you can hear some really deep bass. And up to 28 kHz, even though it goes beyond technically the upper range of human hearing, is important because frequencies that you can't here you can still feel, and it does add to the whole experience. There's a lot of audio engineering that I won't go into there, but it does actually matter. And knowing that it goes from 12 Hz to 28 kHz is not necessarily the whole story, because just because it doesn't mean it does it well. These ones, having tested them, they are surprisingly flat and smooth all the way across the frequency spectrum.
So you get no distortion.
No distortion at all,
Nothing.
no.
Brilliant, even better.
Yep.
Even better.
These headphones basically reproduce the frequencies as the artist intended, whether we're talking about music or gaming. And I've noticed with some headsets that I've tested, if they're gaming focused, they tend to reduce some sibilant frequencies, maybe around 6-8 kilohertz, because that's where some of the vocal frequencies of cheaper headsets of your competitors on an FPS game, if they've got a cheap $20 headset, it's likely that theirs is going to make their voice sound really sharp and annoying through your headset. So some gaming headsets combat that by reducing those frequencies. This one doesn't, which means that it will sound equally good whether you're playing games or music.
Brilliant. I don't know about you guys, but my friends are annoying without bad microphones.
Yeah.
So definitely you should obviously try and convince your friends as well to get some nice Razer headsets as well, so you can all talk to yourselves, each other in a party, and you can all sound beautiful, hear each other very well, and you'll all look really cool doing it. So that's about it for the headset. If you want to, should we go over again? We've still got some time left.
Let's go over some of the first products. For anyone who was unfortunate enough to miss out on the deals on, what was it, the first one? What was the first one we went over?
It was the Kraken X, which I've just covered again. So we'll
there we
go
go.
over the Iskur. We've gone over. Well, there is some technical specifications I did miss out. So the Iskur here does support up to about 136 kilograms is the rated weight. Of course, anything after that is not personally guaranteed to hold, but that is what it's rated for. £299. So that's pretty hefty. I mean, you know, if you're
in weight, not value.
Yeah.
It's $150 off. That's definitely value.
that is a hefty
That's
value.
the value.
And the recommended height is about 170 to 190 centimeters, so 5'6" to 6'2" is where the lumbar support and the headrest is kind
That's
of
an interesting
configured
test, actually,
to
because
support.
I am 6'2"-ish, 6'3" on a good day. So, yeah, no, that's actually the right place for the underside of my head, where my head starts sloping down. That's in the right place right there.
There you go, see. Just a quick cheeky check what time it is. Okie dokie. So, yeah, that's basically the Iskur all in one. We've got the 4D armrest. We've got the caster wheels as well. We haven't been able to show the wheels, but they're very, very rolly. They do roll like a wheel should. And it does recline to, I don't know what angle that is.
As
What angle is that?
demonstrated. This
About
feels like
45 degrees-ish.
I was going to say something very niche and arbitrary. This feels like precisely 73 degrees.
73, like Mitch and his pool cue action.
Yes.
That's a good 3 degrees. But yeah, you look cool laying that chair there, I must say. So if you want to get this chair for yourself, see, Steve knows this good. You want to check out for yourself, go in the description and have a look and see, and just have a browse. Go on the WePC bio page, which is also in the description, and have a look and just have a peruse of all the deals we've got set out for
Is
you.
that wepc.com/bio?
It's wepc.com/bio.
Oh, okay.
Someone
Just
print
clarifying.
that in the comments, please. Thank you. It's a beautiful place to be, if I don't say so myself, and I'm not just saying that because I'm obliged to and because I work here. I enjoy being on the website. So, are the headsets worth it, or should I just use monitor speakers? Monitor speakers, Paul, get out.
It's completely different use case.
Get out. Get out of the street. No, monitor speakers, although a lot of companies do try very, very, very hard to create natural sounding and beautiful monitor speakers. They just don't. A monitor's a monitor. You know, it's nice that it does have sound, but it shouldn't. You know, it should just be a monitor.
So if we're talking about monitor screens, because in the audio world, monitors also mean the actual standalone speakers. And I thought Paul was talking about standalone speakers.
I thought you were talking about monitor speakers.
If we're talking about the tiny diaphragms that are inside your screen monitor, then absolutely not. You should get one of these. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, because monitor speakers, they always sound so tinny and shallow. There's no bass, there's no depth.
Because there's no space to really put them in. You can only have a
of
tiny
course.
diaphragm, and
Yeah, of
tiny
course.
diaphragms can't reproduce the same bass as these headsets. Nowhere close.
No, absolutely not. And that is one of the reasons why, just one, I mean, there's a plethora of reasons out there that you should definitely buy a headset, because it's encompassed, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't live alone. If you have the luxury to actually live alone, then I envy you. But, you know, there's other people in your house. You don't want to be bellowing out stuff all over the house when people are trying to sleep, work, eat, whatever. So it's a life improvement choice as well as just a entertainment choice. So there's a million and one reasons why you should get a headset over any other speakers. I mean, you know, big monitor speakers, like you said, like big, you know, like high quality, something from high end like Bose or something like that.
Right.
It's nice to have. But you're not going to find them in a monitor. Headphones are always the better option. You always sound better. They're more personal. You can listen to whatever you want. If you have a guilty pleasure, you don't have to feel guilty about it because no one can hear you. If you want to listen to Katy Perry or something and you don't want anyone to know you listen to Katy Perry, headphones. If you play it out your monitor speaker, one, it's going to sound terrible, and two, everyone's going to know you're listening to Katy Perry. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying. Anything. Guilty pleasure, boom, headset. And then I can't hear even myself talk, to be honest, so I don't know how loud I'm talking, but I can...
Yeah, you're talking just about loud enough. Yeah, so standalone speakers inside your monitor, headphones, they're all different use cases. Speakers that you have inside your screen are there because they might as well add them.
It's just a gimmick, really, but at the end of the day, like it's not, they're not there to serve much purpose. It's just the bare minimum. So yeah, just definitely just do yourself a favour, Paul, and get some headphones, please.
Headphones,
please.
You're not going to get the same experience as having headphones with any other type of audio output, because these ones actually put it right next to your ears. So I don't need to explain headphones to you guys, but these ones actually make it sound like you're in the environment, especially the ones that Jack's got on right now.
They sound brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, well, I guess, I mean, we're coming up to about the end of the stream now. We do have to prepare me and Steve to jump into the other stream and the TikTok. Oh, we got a comment. Do you know any good console deals, VR included? So we've got a bio page on wepc.com/bio. Go there and have a look, or check out the links in the description currently of this live stream and see if anything tickles your fancy there. I think we've got a congregation of every deal going. Look at that.
That is a long list.
Absolutely massive. So yeah, go and check out everything on that list in the description. Everything is there that we have set up for the Black Friday streams. And yeah, so this has basically just been me and Steve just rhyming off some Razer deals. We're going to jump over to TikTok now. And next up is keyboards. I think. Is it a keyboard? Keyboards.
Yep.
So the Razer keyboard will be a part of that, but we are going to steal it and take it into the other stream because we need it too and we had it first. So, yeah, they can come and wrestle it off us, but we're taking it.
That'll add some excitement to the stream.
Exactly.
Tune in to see the impromptu wrestling.
So we got keyboards after, gaming chairs at 12, 1 PM headsets, Secretlabs at 2 PM, GTRacing at 3, 4 PM's peripherals, 5 PM's laptops and pre-builts, 6 PM's Ewin, and 7 PM is the PC builds parts list.
Sam
Great
Johnson
stream.
says,
who's next? Who is on keyboards? Let's have a check.
Meanwhile, I was just going to answer Sam Johnson. We'll check. Cheers, guys. Yes. Thank you. Everything is in there. Everything's on wepc.com/bio. All the deals throughout the day, including the ones we've already gone past, including the ones we haven't done yet. The
Keyboards.
deals of Black Friday past, the deals of Black Friday future. They're all right there.
Jay and Sarah is up next with keyboards. We do have to end the stream, sadly, because changing scenes ends it for us anyway. So thank you very much for being here, guys. And we will jump over to TikTok now. If you want to go and check out, if you want to follow me and Steve over to WePC TikTok, then, you can do that. I will not hold it against you. I will
poach the viewers.
Poach the viewers. Why not? So we're going to jump over now. And Jay and Sarah are going to come in and talk to you about keyboards, and we are going to steal the Blackwidow off them.
Awesome.
We're going to leave with it because it's Razer and it's mine and it's coming with me. Yep. Okay. I'm glad that was cleared up. No contest there. Right. Thanks, guys, for watching.